It's now time for our weekly edition of Retrospect. Here is our Callum Hawker.
We start our week in retrospect in 1995 as the Marwayne School get broadcasting equipment through a government grant.
Since October, a Midwest school has been resembling a video production house as Marwayne students are working with visual communication equipment.
We use mostly Super VHS. Both of our newest cameras are Super VHS. Basically, we use Super VHS as much as we can and hand in our final projects onto VHS.
The $65,000 worth of equipment is thanks to a provincial government grant, a grant school officials use to enhance career and technology studies.
The government has reorganized the practical arts. It encompasses home ec, industrial arts, and business ed. Visual communications, of course, is part of the practical arts. That's where these dollars were applied to this application.
I can give a complete bass if I want.
With a 16-channel audio board, 2 pre-editing stations, and computer editing at their fingertips, students are receiving a head start into the future.
Basically, anybody who hasn't seen this stuff goes into college. You're behind the 8 ball already. You're not going to have the opportunities that you've had. You don't have the education. You don't have the experience using the equipment, so you're going to have a hard time.
Teachers are also seeing the benefits of the high-tech equipment.
Well, I'm teaching Macbeth right now, and in Macbeth, our students, not only do they study Macbeth, but they do drama, because that's what Shakespeare is drama. And we video it, and we put it together, and then they have a video of them doing Macbeth, which is a good feedback for them, and it's a good production, and it's interesting for them to do, and they enjoy it, and it just adds another dimension to the course.
In 3 short months, the students have become so competent, their work is going to be used in the business community.
Chamber of Commerce gave us an opportunity where we can go through the town, taking shots of the businesses that are here, the facilities that we have, putting them into video, possibly using music background into them, make our town look appealing to people who may want to move here, broadcast it over cable channels around our region, maybe other regions too, get people interested in our agriculture around here.
And in 1999, we take a look back at Lakeland Regional Health as they face a budget deficit.
It was a packed but orderly house as citizen after citizen representing group after group made their opinions heard. They're concerned about money, the lack thereof, and what it might mean for healthcare in the Elk Point region of the Lakeland Health Authority.
I feel that a lot of the budget deficit comes from the higher-ups, not the local working people. We should keep our front-line workers. As far as the possibility of closing our hospital, I'm not in favor of that because we have such a large area.
To deal with the issue, Alberta Health has hired a consulting firm, which has stressed that no decisions have been made. They are touring the region to gather input from citizens on the matter.
We've been hired to review the governance and management practices of the Lakeland Regional Health Authority. We've also been asked to review the deficit that the Lakeland region is facing and to provide some advice on how best to tackle the deficit.
With a large elderly population and agricultural and oilfield activity in the area, people are concerned that rumored cuts will make them second class to their urban cousins.
Well, we're hopeful that there will be some funding increases to us. Whether they'll be sufficient enough or not, I don't know. The Premier has indicated that he wants to hold spending on departments to 3%.
People here are concerned that the government is looking at the matter as a cost-effective issue and not a funding one, which is currently pegged at $92 million a year for the region.
There's also a question with regard to access for the elderly. There's a question with regard to access to quality medical care. So those are all major issues that are under review.
And that's all we have for this week in Retrospect.
Retrospect is brought to you by Webb's Machinery. Find New Holland products at Webb's Machinery, your dealer in Vermilion, Vegreville, Lamont, Wainwright, St. Paul, and Consulate.